Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Volcanoids. My name is textMARCer and today we are going to improve our drill ship even further. My plan for today is to finally reach some kind of tier 2 technology or production module or whatever, and to expand the map on the surface, because I'm still looking for crystals that I need for the next drill update, and I want to see if I can find a coal mine, because I have only found a sulfur mine and a copper mine until now. I just realized that the caves are now filled with these defense drill ships. There are 2 in Devil's Stomach and there's an additional one back at Sparks of Dragon 2. I haven't checked Sparks of Dragon 1. I think I have no other chance than to try and defeat those drills. Maybe I can get some more technology from them. I will try to get towards one of the drills and maybe destroy some of it and claim it as my own. Now there's one of the drills. I can see 2 automated gun turrets. There's one on the left hand side and one on the right hand side. But I do not know if they are pistol turrets or shotgun turrets. I thought I could just be sneaky and stay here, and I think those are... Yes, that's way too many robots. I need to get out of there. Well, there's just a small compartment of robots attacking my drill, but my turret was all it needed to take out most of them. I will now defeat the last compartment of robots and then I will just pack my things and go back underground. And that means I will now get back to the surface and continue exploring up there. Let's surface at the boulder shores and explore that area, because, well, I have not really explored that part yet. We are welcomed by 2 military robots. There it is, we now have a healing device, and I will plant that thing down at one of the doors so I can access it quite quick. Device has no charge. Quite quick if I get damaged. Yes, there it is, I was right. There's a coal mine. That is awesome. And now we will get into a mine for the first time, because I had no time left when I found the first copper mine. And this is going to be quite interesting, because I do not know if all of the ores inside this mine will respawn as well. There's a work table and a refinery work table down here. I just realized that I can turn on the light with the N key now. That is good to know, because it's quite dark down here, but to be honest, the light isn't really doing that much to help that. Now I think I have looted everything that is together down here, and it ends up with 48 coal. Not as much as I had hoped for, but still a nice amount that should set me up for quite some time. I will now get to the beach and maybe I will find some more coal down there, because I want to stack up on some of it to make sure I don't have to worry about coal anytime soon. And afterwards I want to head towards the volcano and maybe find some crystals, but I still don't know if they actually are situated near the volcano or if I have to go somewhere else. I had a little bit up the mountain and I found an observatory at the high pass, which is a technology spawn area, and I will just pick up that technology and fight against the robots that are defending this part of the map. I will now head towards the northeast, up the mountain. Maybe I will find some way to get up the mountain in the first place. I managed to explore a larger chunk of the map next to the volcano, but I haven't found anything, not even simple minerals, not to say crystals. I am now at the high ground, and I think I will just loot this small drill ship, because it's basically free real estate as it's standing here. I have now looted most of the ship, and I have just discovered that I can access the storage of the whole drill ship And there's quite a lot of coal inside here. I will surface at the craftsman site and continue exploring from that part onwards, because there's a big chunk that I have not discovered yet. I have just double checked. I need either the hardened drill parts that I cannot produce myself yet. That means I have to either loot them or I have to find another way via research to craft those.
A few inches later.
Oh, no, 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 no. Ooh, that is not great. That is not good. I just dropped down this ledge. I think this is the end. Yes, this is the lava river and it ends into the ocean as I had already expected. But this is really weird. I can't swim and I'm running on the ocean floor. That means I will now have to find some way back to the beach, or otherwise I will have to wait for the next eruption that will simply wipe me out. Alright, there seems to be no end to this. I will now send my drill ship underground. The volcano just erupted and apparently I am fine down on the ocean floor, but now I have no idea where I am. I am at the other volcano. Yeah, now let's get back down to the ocean floor. Once again, this is freaking me out, to be honest, because I'm falling. Oh, no, 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 no. Well, now I am stuck. I have just checked the Steam community and apparently I am not the only one who has had that problem. I will now simply get back to my drill ship and head towards the northwestern part of the surface. Back at the small ravine village and the path up to the volcano I have already explored. That leaves me to conclude that there is no crystals to be found on the surface, and my next guess is down in the Sparks of Dragon cave, because I haven't been there yet. Welcome to Sparks of Dragon, and there's already a small compartment of enemies waiting to welcome me. Maybe this one going to depart this landing site. Yes, it is. And I just died because the drill, well, drilled through my intestines. That is annoying. I have to get back to the other part of the cave and loot my backpack. Well, apparently my backpack got carried into the wall. Now this seems to be out of place. I cannot access it by any chance. Yes, my backpack is gone. Wow. Whoa, this is quite annoying. I mean, I didn't have that many expensive resources with me, but it's still not that funny. I have now stacked back up on the main resources. Luckily, I had stored most of the module repair kits back in the drill. In the other part of the Devil's Stomach, there is a production tier 2 drill spawning. That means I will just try to loot that one and ignore the other defensive one. But maybe I will try to get onto that one as well. There's the first patrol of enemy robots running around the cave and they are headed towards the production drill. I tried to hit them, but that wouldn't work out. But those are just small production robots and they don't do that much damage. There's quite a number of enemies in this drill ship and this will be quite the fight, but I should be able to claim the victory. I just found 995 pistol turret ammo and they're hydraulics. I was looking for those. Now I know where I can get some of the hydraulics. The one is, ooh, just 11% health. Now that was quite a close call. I will take the additional set of armor and head towards the other enemy drill ship. My biggest concern are the automated gun turrets. They could do quite the damage and the first one is already shooting at me. Maybe I can find a way to get into the drill ships fast, and maybe this was a bad idea. maybe this was a pretty bad idea. Yes, it was a bad idea. Apparently, both drills just left the cave. That is interesting. I hope my backpack will stay where it is and not get thrown into the wall again. My backpack is still accessible. Wow, that is good news. That is some really, really good news. That still leaves me with the conclusion that the defensive drill ships are too strong at the moment, and I should just stick to the production and refinery tier 2 ones until I have enough technology to progress. I spent some time at my drill and crafted a few more pieces of armor. And during that time, 2 new drills emerged, a refinery tier 2 one and another defensive one. I will continue to ignore that defensive one because, as we had seen, I am not that capable of dealing with those as of right now. I do not have that much time left. I only have 3 minutes left. I do not know how well defended that drill is. I can see 1 turret, but it's on the left-hand side. If it's the same situation with the production one, I can simply just ignore one side of it and stick to the side that is not defended. And the enemies will also walk towards me. Someone has to open the door, please. Hello? And the drill is packing in. We survived the eruption, and I will now head back to the Devil's Stomach 2 because I like the position of that landing site, and I will change my approach now. I will craft some of the more advanced ammunition and maybe try to win with that strategy. I have enough Intel Production T2, but I still need those bloody crystals. And I don't know where to find them as now. And I also have all of the needed ingredients for the hardened drill, but I still need the hardened drill parts. I will now try to loot one of the refinery or production drills. We are already beset on all sides by enemies, and the cave has spawned 2 refinery drills. That is good to know, because I can probably loot both of them. I can use the refinery module tier 2 to get into the ship and destroy it from the inside. Now I just have to heal myself, destroy the last spawn tubes, and then I can finally claim this drill, or more, the remains of this drill, my own. If I want to damage the drill ship, I have to destroy all of the modules on the side and on the top. But I also need to destroy all the normal wall modules. Now, this drill ship, destroy almost. I just died because the drill ship exploded. Oh boy, this is something. The drill is now destroyed. Wow, let's take a look at that. Can I loot this? Yes, I can, but what did I get from this? A modified tracks part. 5 pieces of destroyed refinery module tier 2, and I also managed to get those hardened drill parts. That takes quite some time. It took me more than 10 minutes to destroy that drill and to claim it. That means I can only loot a full drill each eruption cycle. But this one was already enough, at least I think so, to get me those hardened drill parts, and I can continue working with those and upgrade my drill. I have now put everything into my drill storage, and I can finally craft the hardened drill. That means that I will find crystals in the next part of the tunnels too. That is quite good to know. But this takes quite a lot of time, as you can see. This progresses really, really slow. The time was apparently not enough, and we have to get back down into the ground and then head back up into the cave to finalize the next part of the drill. And after that one is done, I will probably produce another pistol turret, and then we will finally get to see the next part of the map. This is it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, do not forget to leave a like and a comment for the algorithm. And as always, stay safe out there.